Good morning, Seneca Valley. Today is Thursday, January 17th, and sadly, this is our final show for you guys for this first semester.
We did make it halfway through the year, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I guess so. But
it's sad though.
It's
a little sad. I'm a little sad.
Yeah.
All right, as Brendan said, this is our final show of the first semester, and we'd like to start off by thanking everyone for helping us during this very different year. With our smallest crew ever, and without an activity period, it's hard to know who is really watching the announcements. So if you tuned in at all, thank you very much. We've also had a lot of help from our volunteers throughout the semester. We thanked all of our guest anchors yesterday, and later we will be thanking our other crew volunteers later in the show as well.
The Spark Club will be sponsoring a Seneca Valley Skate for a Cause on January 19th from 7:20 to 9:05 p.m. at the UPMC Lemieux Center in Cranberry on Route 228. Participants must sign up via a specific link and create an account in order to sign up and for their money to benefit the SV Spark Club. The link can be found on Ms. Thomas's school webpage or the Spark Club social media accounts. Cost is $10 per person, and you may bring your own skates. Proceeds will benefit St. Jude Children's Hospital as well as the SV Spark Club.
For a few weeks now, we've been telling you about the annual documentary screenings that take place next week on Thursday and Friday. And yesterday, we told you a little bit more about the Thursday's show, but today we're going to bring you some more specifics on Friday's amazing premiere. Let's check it out.
My name is James Rickard, and my documentary is about what goes on behind the scenes of a football game and what makes it so compelling.
Aaron Vargo, a helicopter crash in 1978. It crashed into a church festival.
Will Scapoloni, vaping and juuling.
Abigail Dale's depression and how it relates to the brain.
Gabby Bryson, Light of Life, and how they impact the community.
Riley Lang, and I'm doing a documentary on juggling.
I chose this topic because a lot of kids are doing it, and it's kind of a rising issue.
Is going to just keep people coming back for more.
The reason I feel that
something that I learned and was pretty interesting. A lot of them knew that there was like toxins and harmful stuff, but they didn't really care that much. I had to make the students I interviewed anonymous.
I talked to people with SVTV, cheerleaders, band, POMs, football. We talked a lot about what goes on before the game, after the game, a lot of stuff that they work on to make it look so seamless. For most other projects that I do in a lot of classes, I already have the information and I just have to put it together. I'm talking to people, I'm not just asking it to record their answer, but I'm also trying to learn.
My dad's side of the family is from that town, and so I've heard them mention it once or twice, but I was intrigued at how taboo it was, like no one ever talks about it, and I wanted to investigate.
I wasn't there for more than a few minutes when the helicopter came and the accident took place.
There's a lot of people involved. Like normally when I do projects, it's just myself, but now I involved all the people that I interviewed, and it's like, wow, I feel like I have to make it good.
I think what made me want to do this subject is a lot of people that I know and myself who are dealing with this.
The amygdala is important for helping us add emotional content to our memories.
This project differs from other projects that I do because it's just sort of like do whatever you want and just express yourself.
Light of Life is a faith-based nonprofit organization in Pittsburgh, and they have programs for abused, addicted, poor, and those in need.
There is hope for someone that's struggling in addiction.
I thought it would be really cool to do my documentary on them because I want more people to know about them and to support them.
I wanted to do something different because everyone was kind of doing everything sad. So I wanted it to be happy.
You can juggle 3 or 2 in one hand.
Currently I can do 3 or 2 in one hand.
They all come from different places and they all get together and they all have fun and juggle.
See what people have to say about many different things.
We didn't work this hard for like no one to see it.
Looking at people to like students, teachers, parents.
We learned a lot while making them, and we want other people to learn.
We put a lot of time and effort into them.
A lot of positive topics, a lot of entertaining topics, and there's a lot more serious topics as well.
Come see my documentary.
Friday,
January
25th,
6:30 p.m. Be there.
Be there or be square.
All right, let's hope you guys can come out to see all the documentaries, and I know they've been working hard this past semester, and hope you all can come out and see it, and I hope all they'll be really good.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back into the announcements, and Hayden, how about we start off with announcements by student council.
All right. So, have you ever wanted to make a wish and have it come true? Well, now's your time. Look for the posters in the hallway and scan the QR code to make your wish. The student council will do their best to grant as many wishes as possible, but there are no guarantees. Happy wishing.
And attention, any 9th grade boy interested in playing in-house basketball this winter, there are schedules available in the IHS Boys PE office. Please stop by at your convenience. Also, the Oasis Christian Fellowship Club meets today after school until 4 in the SHS LGI.
Attention Homework Hub participants, there will be no Homework Hub on Thursday, January 17th. Please go home on your regular bus. The next session will be on Tuesday, January 22nd. And now, let's see what's for lunch today.
All right, how's it going, Seneca? I'm Alex. This is Weston. We're your last anchors for today. And that lunch looked pretty interesting, but keep in mind, it's actually chicken parmesan, not spaghetti with meatballs. Still got that spaghetti, but with some chicken.
Did they try to trick me? They tried to trick me.
It's ridiculous, I know. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, now for your regular announcements. An announcement from our Student Advisory Committee regarding the date of their next meeting. The Student Advisory Committee is a committee whose purpose is to serve our student body by offering your opinions about student-related issues to the school board.
The next meeting will be held on Wednesday, January 23rd during all lunch periods. Students are encouraged to sign up for their own lunch period. For those who wish to attend, there will be a sign-up sheet held inside the attendance office. There will also be a poster around the school. There will also be posters around the school with the QR codes that you can scan to sign up. Sign-ups will be ending Tuesday, January 22nd. We will be looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday, January 23rd in the LGI. And make sure you bring your lunch and your laptop.
Finally, this Seneca Says crew is the smallest in our history, so we have relied on the help of some totally amazing people and nice people over the last semester. So, to Audrey Ferraro, Parker Logue, Emma Choban, Luke Choban, Mia Campagna, Zach Cooper, Gavin Jackman, and Gabby Bryson, thank you. We could not have done it without you, and we truly appreciate you giving up your study halls and your other free periods to help us throughout the weeks. Seneca Says we'll be away for a few weeks, but we'll be back here in the second semester.
And stay tuned for a special video after the announcements today about the Seneca Valley Gear Clothing Shop that will be opening next semester.
All right.
All right. It's been a great year with you guys.
Yeah, I'm going to miss this.
I'm going to miss this. I'm going to miss this.
But she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moment wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation.
Yeah, my name is Jerry Miller. I'm the Director of Special Education.
My name is Mrs. Powell, and I'm the Transition Coordinator for Seneca Valley.
Mr. Fortunato, I teach Honors Engineering, Applications, and Graphic Design.
The idea for the kiosk came from a joint effort through our graphic arts program and our life skills program.
Trying to progress the graphic arts classroom into more entrepreneurship based. So we kind of came up with some ideas of how we can move that further along. We got hooked up with Mr. Sip and Mrs. Powell.
At the end of last school year, some of the staff members from the graphic arts department approached the transition team and was wondering how we can incorporate clothing.
A possible kiosk or a clothing store for the senior high school, and it just kind of snowballed from there, and we came up with the
RAIDER gear, shirts, pants that have the Raider emblem on it.
A school store into what we currently do within the Raider Roast.
That we could display in this kiosk that we purchased. The idea was that if we could get something on wheels, we could display this in many parts of this school and perhaps even other schools.
Not to incorporate it into the Raider Roast, but to create a separate opportunity for students within the special needs department.
The next process was just creating the merchandise.
We wanted to make sure that we were putting stuff out there that the kids actually like and what they wear. So they came up with all of the articles of clothing: joggers, crew necks, t-shirts, and baseball t-shirts. 60 or so of each of those items. We're gonna kind of feel it out, see how people feel about the clothes and what they like and what they don't like, and then we'll scale up from there.
The skills that they would get here would easily transfer into the community.
Expand some of the skills that they're currently learning in the Raider Roast. We hope that students have the opportunity to learn a different type of point of sale system and also learn how to take different types of transactions.
To provide our students with special needs those skills necessary for independence.
These skills can translate into jobs within the community.
I mean, not only did they learn how to make the clothing, as far as the screen printing process and the vinyl cutting and heat transfer, but I think one of the best things that I saw was just their creativity of designing the logos. Right now they're working on a little bit of photography and like model photography, and then editing those photos for posters and artwork that we can hang up around the school. So really just kind of walking them through starting a business and starting a clothing company.
Any revenues that are generated from this will go back into our special needs department so that we can create other opportunities in other areas for our students. The kiosk will be stationary at first in front of the coffee shop. The goal is to at some point perhaps be another building.
Our goal is for the Raider Gear to open January 22nd. The hours will be the same as the Raider Roast initially, which is periods 1 through 4.
We'll open it for a couple days just for staff to be able to purchase some things, and then if all goes well, 2 days later we'll open it up for students to purchase as well.